Hey guys, what's up? It's Vicky. In this week's video, I'm getting a little bit more chatty. I haven't really been chatty with you guys. I was like, let's sit down, scale it back a bit and talk about hair. A lot of people tend to ask me, not that like, oh my god, Victoria, your hair is the bee's knees. Anyways, but a lot of people do tend to ask me about my hair because they say it looks pretty healthy. They like the volume, why is it so long and, healthy. It was not always like that. I messed my hair a lot up growing up, especially in the teenage years and early college when I was starting to, experiment and play with it some more. I used to have really messed up hair. I used to dye it and straighten it and curl it and put it in the oven, cook it and fry it and serve it with a side of biscuits and bacon. And so one day my hair was like, bye girl. It was just breaking apart. Like every time I would comb it, like little pieces would come off. It was falling off my scalp. It was just not healthy. I've always really wanted to grow my hair the way I've had it now, up to like, my lower back, but it was not working because I fried my hair so bad, you guys. I used to buy like tons of beauty products, spent tons of money on it, and I was just like really frustrated because nothing was working for me. So after doing my research and actually talking to hairstylists, my grandma's actually a hairstylist. I grew up, getting tips from her, but I wouldn't always listen. And when I finally listened, it worked. Hey, what do you know? So my hair specifically is curly wavy. Maybe you can see it here. It's curly wavy and it is very dry. So I'm going to share them with you guys today so that you guys know, and hopefully one or two of these things, or maybe all of them, you guys can apply them. So let's get started with the very first thing that I did. The first and foremost, I had to stop dyeing it. And right now I have it red and you may be like, well, Victoria, it doesn't really look like you followed that. Well, yeah, I have not dyed it in the past 6 years. I had to completely cut that out because I was like, you know what, this just keeps everything that I do, like the hair dye that I keep putting in it, keeps frying it. So I completely cut out dyeing my hair. That was the first thing. And now most recently, like about a couple of weeks ago, I dyed it, but even then I only use semi-permanent hair dye, which is a lot more gentle on your hair than permanent. And I use it's that Fructis brand that they sell, like, you can get it at Target or Walmart, wherever. And it has tons of oils and it's very nourishing. So I was comfortable with using that, knowing that it wouldn't fry my hair. And yeah, so far I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, the second thing that I did to heal it, and this one was pretty hard, was chopping my hair off. And like I said, don't be scared, like you don't have to do this. But after a lot of back and forth, like I used to trim it, but it was just not enough because the damage was everywhere. So cutting the tips was just not enough. So I eventually had to chop it up to like my shoulder. And although I was very sad because some people love having short hair, but I've always said that while I'm in my 20s, I want to keep it as long as possible because when I'm older, who knows, but I don't envision me having my hair like that. So I was really upset, but I just did it anyways because I'm like, you know what, my hair is just suffering too much the way it is. And it was just like the most, what is the word that I'm looking for? Let's just say it lifted this huge weight off my chest because I no longer had to deal with the tangles of this size and my hair falling off and breaking apart every time I combed a brush through it. So it helps so much to just get it done with. Stop wasting hair product and creams and things on that stuff that's never gonna come back to life. Just cut it off. It's done, girl. Like, bye hair. I'm sorry. It's time for you to go to hair heaven and, find a beautiful meadow out there and run, but new hair needs to come in. So chop it off. Number 3. This one you may be like, ugh, gross, especially if you have greasy hair. Maybe this one's not necessary, but if you have dry hair like me, not washing your hair every day is super important because your hair, in order to be healthy, needs oils. And if it's not getting those oils and they're being stripped away every time you're shampooing, it's not gonna help with the natural health of your hair. Number 4, I think. So the thing that I started using, like I said, I used to spend tons of money like on these things like cholesterol and these other creams and oils and stuff to put in my hair. But the thing that really ended up, and I know you're gonna be like, oh my God, girl, she said it, coconut oil. I know you hear it everywhere, like people use it for like to heal diseases and all of these different things. I don't know about that, but I know and I can testify that it helped me to strengthen my hair and help it grow. Now, coconut oil is not when I started using it, I was like, oh, like I could use it like as a sort of serum. No, coconut oil is actually really heavy. Maybe if you use a little bit, you can sort of use it like as a serum for everyday use, but it's really more as a treatment because it's very heavy, very oily. So the way I used it was as I would just grab like a tablespoon or so, depends on how much hair too you have, but I used to love lathering my hair up in it. And I used to put the coconut oil and massage it into my scalp and put it start from, you know, the scalp and at the bottom, and I would put it all over. And what coconut oil is gonna do, it's not gonna make your hair necessarily, like I said, super shiny, but it's definitely gonna strengthen it. For me personally, it helped my hair from falling out because I had a lot of hair fallout. That was like, oh, miracle. It helped my hair grow so much and really, really fast too. And the other thing that I was also applying, it's like a form of coconut oil. It's called Vatika. That's the Mexican way, but it's this combination of coconut oil with other herbs in it. I believe it even has henna in it, maybe. I'm not sure. It's actually, I believe, an Indian hair product, and I will link it down below for you guys. It's a little bottle, and I use this oil, and people online swear by it. And I personally, using it, like I saw great results. My hair was getting stronger. It was not falling out as well. The way I used to apply the Vatika oil and coconut oil was that I would, you know, like I said, put it on my scalp and I would leave it on for a few hours. So while I was doing my laundry, you know, cleaning the house, doing chores around the house, I would just leave it on and wash it off after a couple of hours. And sometimes I would even put a towel over my pillow and go to bed with it on and wake up and the next day just wash it off. So the fifth thing that I did in order to help my hair, like I said, I used to style it a lot with like this curling iron and the straightener and the blow dryer. I had to find protective hairstyles that were not going to damage my hair. So braids and buns were my friends, especially before bed because I have curly, unruly hair. So braiding it really helped protect it at night, during the day, you know, because the weather, the sun especially, sometimes when you're outdoors, the beaming sun on your hair, you know, can cause it to get damaged. And it also saved me time too for the longest. So that was very helpful in helping my hair not get damaged any further. And then the very last thing that I used was argan oil. I used to hear people talk about it all the time, and I was like, yeah, whatever, argan oil, blah, 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 blah. Tell me something I don't know. But one day I was like, you know what? These products that I'm using to style my hair every day are just not working. So I did the research, and once again, it led me to this. And it's called OGX. I think it was like on sale on Amazon or something. So that's why I was like, fine, whatever, I'll give it a try. And oh my God, you guys, miracle styling oil. It is not heavy at all on the hair. And I even felt like it helped it improve because I have curly dry hair. It tends to tangle a lot and get like really frizzy. None of it. Totally stopped, and it lasts throughout the day and sometimes even the next day when I wouldn't wash it, and I could feel it on there throughout the day because other products that I would use, I would be like within the hour or so, it just felt like they sucked up into my hair, and like my hair was still super like tangly and weird. So yeah, for this one, I feel like it lasts all day and sometimes even, you know, till the next day. If you're gonna straighten it or blow dry it or do anything to it, use this before as well, because remember, it's always really important to use some sort of protective serum so that you're not frying your hair any more than what you're already doing. So yeah, those are basically my not so secrets to what I did to get my hair to where it is today. It was not always rainbow and sunshines, and it still isn't. I mean, having long hair is still a lot of work. Like, see right now, depends on your texture, but it's not as bad as where I used to have it before. So I hope that these things help you guys. Pass it around too. Share the tips with other people or share this video. That would be really nice as well. If you guys are not, make sure to subscribe somewhere down there and like or comment down below. There's also a little notification bell down there that I'm sure every video that you watch tells you this, but you click on it and then you get notified when I upload. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Mwah. Oh my God, my reflection just scared the bejesus out of me. Not because I'm ugly. I thought it was a ghost.